Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I'm Deb. You're back in my sewing room for just a short while because, well, after Tuesday's sewing session, Tea Tuesday, I just started thinking that I really didn't like the way that block turned out that I did for June. So I thought about redoing it, and that's what I've done today. So I'm going to show you the remake of June, the sample block for Pioneer Sampler, and also then I'm going to take you out into the kitchen and I'm going to be making a special supper that William has requested for tonight. But first, the block. I like the way this one turned out much better. Okay, it's not perfect. I'm not a perfectionist by any means, but I just didn't like the way that the last one turned out, so I just decided to redo it. And I do like this one much better. So, June is done. July has been cut out. And let me see here. July. I'll show you these fabrics real quick here. But it's like blues. I've got it all cut out, ready to go. See if you can see this here. So for July, I've got these fabrics. See if you can really make a that's the combination. I'll be working on that pretty soon here. But today I decided to tackle June and get that one redone, and I'm glad I did. So now, out to the kitchen. Know what we're having for dinner tonight? S.O.S. First of all, I have, well, it's just a little bit over 1 pound of ground chuck. You can use any type of hamburger you want. I just happen to have ground chuck thawed out, so that's what it's going to be today. And this is 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and then 1/4 of a cup of flour, and I have 2 cups of milk. And then you can season it with salt and pepper as you go along, okay? That's to your own taste. First of all, though, I'm going to start browning the hamburger, and I can add the seasonings to that, or some of the seasonings, while it's browning. So let me get that going. Okay, so I have the ground chuck in the pot here to brown up. And it's just getting started. I just turned the stove on. And it's just a little frozen on the bottom, so it's going to take a little bit to thaw that part out. I'm going to get something and scrape the rest of this off. Hold, please. Trusty spatula. And it does say that you can add some of the seasoning, so I'm going to add some of the onion powder. You can add the seasonings while the hamburger's cooking. Not all of it though, it says. And I'm going to put some salt and pepper on the meat too. There. We'll let that cook for a little bit. I'm just browning the hamburger. And we'll continue on when the hamburger's all browned, so stay tuned. I love this tool. Remember I bought this at a Dollar Tree or Dollar General months ago? This works wonderful for mashing up meat. Anything that you need mashed up, like ground beef. It does the job. Okay, we added the flour and it's cooking. It says to cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes, just constantly stirring, and I've been doing that. I think my camera bounced off when I added the flour, and that was a 1/4 cup of flour that went into the brown hamburger. Okay, that's all in there mixed nicely. Now I'm going to add the milk. 2 cups of milk. And you just add all of the milk at one time. It does not have to be gradual. But you do have to keep stirring. And I'm going to add the rest of the onion powder. And some salt and pepper. Oops. And it says just to keep on stirring it all, and the gravy will thicken up as it cooks. And that's really all there is to cooking this mixture. You just put it all together and keep stirring. I can tell it's already starting to kind of thicken up a little bit. I'll bring it back when it's all ready to be served up, okay? But this is Friday night dinner, S.O.S. It's cooking up real good. I have the S.O.S expert coming on scene to see if it's thick enough for him. What do you think? Oh, you gotta turn the light on, huh?
Should be a little thicker.
A little thicker?
Yeah. If it's too thin, it'll just slide off the toast. You made a pretty big batch, huh?
A pound of hamburger is what it takes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you get the recipe?
They couldn't even see you. They could see you bad.
Just a little thicker.
Just a little thicker, he says.
Yeah. I learned in the Army when I first enlisted what S.O.S was made of. I never had S.O.S when I was younger, but when you get hungry enough and that's all they're serving, you get to love it.
And that's what he's having for dinner tonight.
Yes, thank you very much.
It is thickening up even more now.
Yeah, it should.
He wants this over toast, so your bread is in the toaster. And yes, I've been stirring constantly, but it has really thickened up. This could be like, I've never made white sauce before, but this is how it's made as well.
It almost sticks to the spoon when it's thick. Almost. It's almost there.
Okay, I'll bring it back when it's ready to be dished up. Oh, toast is up. Let me show you what it looks like here. We're ready to dish this up. It took only about, what, 20 minutes maybe?
A half hour.
Now watch me make a mess. Going way over there. Thank you, sous chef. All right, that's S.O.S for tonight. Real easy to make.
Just remember that they're the same. They are.
They're the same.
Give me a fork, huh?
Do you need a knife?
I don't think so. Well, I'll try without it.
I think it'll cut with a fork.
It will.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go eat. Hope you're all having a good one out there. You take care, and we'll talk again real soon, but for right now, it's going to be bye. What do you think, William?
It's num.
Is it good?
That's good.
Does it remind you of your Army days?
No.
It's better than your Army days.
Yes.
He's been trained, hasn't he? Yes,
Yes.
very nicely. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.